2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live. How we live.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the end.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everyone.
Yeah. Aye. Yeah. Aye. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on.
It's a road game for the Thunder, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. The fans are making noise at Quicken Loans Arena here in Cleveland for their Cavaliers. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Hart. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So the Thunder five right now. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant in at the small forward.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And LeBron has been in the postseason every year since his rookie season. Last year, he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. It just continues to climb up the record book. And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
That's his first personal foul.
Here is Durant. Adams down low. It's up against Thompson. Adams' shot is good.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And for LeBron in the playoffs last season, he did more than just score. Clark, he did it all and really stepped his game up when Kevin Love went down, when Kyrie Irving was hobbled. He covered every base.
Yep, and that's what's so impressive about LeBron in the playoffs. Everybody expects him to lead and hit big shots, and he never lets them down. Very rarely does he come up short in big moments. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the dunk by LeBron.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Ibaka, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Smith, no luck.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
And James throws it down.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Durant attacking, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by LeBron James, and that one's good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Thunder trailing by 14. Durant in the corner. Again, Durant missing. Smith outside. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Down low. Got a piece of it. Here's Cantor. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself.
We expect so much.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also, and Clark, perhaps the most demanding of all are the expectations they've got for each other.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, two guys who expect so much of themselves to start with who naturally have a vision of how great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from each other, and that's a lot of fun to watch.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
They made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Taking a look at the Thunder, the rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Anthony Morrow out there with 4, and it's Waiters in at the small forward position. There's the dish to Foy. Ibaka goes in. And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Singler's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Irving attacking. Thompson right side. And Shumpert kicks to Thompson. Shumpert dishes to Mozgov. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Here's Foy. They get it back. Adams. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it.
And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. Irving's shot is good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Deion Waiters checked in for Singler. Durant comes in for Roberson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Anthony Morrow. And Westbrook, here we go. Durant with a wide open look. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And the Thunder had plenty of reason to be down last year because of the injuries. A big place that it hit them was on offense. They just were not the same, absent mainly Kevin Durant.
Westbrook against Irving. It's Durant on the wing. 6 to shoot. The three. Westbrook, no good. Cleveland leading by 16. Shumpert up top. 1:33 left in the second quarter. Mozgov passes to Irving from downtown, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. A different look now for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Mozgov. James comes in for Shumpert, and J.R. Smith's subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Love checked in for the Cavaliers.
In for your Cavaliers, Kevin Love.
It's stolen by Adams and stolen by Fry. Tries it from 9. And the rejection by Ibaka. Here's Westbrook. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Westbrook's got his second basket of the night.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
LeBron drives in. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Some people think LeBron's athleticism, Clark, has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit it. He still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, that's a natural progression for any player, even if you are LeBron. But he's still an elite athlete by NBA standards.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Cantor comes in for Steven Adams, and it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. And it's blocked. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Ibaka slams it in.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by Love. Smith's got his first basket.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
It's stolen by Foy. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
LeBron, you...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just a...
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could. And boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to the hoop. But even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterized time.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jumper comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Dion Waiters.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
On the inside there, I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
And James throws it down.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
And guys, it had to be, because not nearly as easy a play as they made it look.
Westbrook kicks to Adams. Waiters gets a wide-open look. The Thunder with another miss.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. And Channing Frye's subbed in for Kevin Love. And then for Oklahoma City, Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Singler comes in for Roberson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly. But as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
Dellavedova kicks to James. He dishes it to Fry. Cleveland moving the ball around. The kick out to LeBron. 4 on the clock. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got assist number 5 here tonight. Oklahoma City has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's deflected and stolen by Fry. Dellavedova kicks to Mozgov. Powered down with both hands.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
And he's going up for the alley-oop and finished off by Shumpert.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
The Thunder with another miss. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Durant. Can't connect. And at the end of the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavaliers.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Well, Cleveland shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Kyle Singler. Enes Kanter is out there with Durant. Then it's Payne, and it's Morrow in at the shooting guard. And here we go. And there's Mo Williams on the assist by Jefferson. Williams has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Cavs. Durant for three. Shot's good.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Williams with the ball. Durant with the steal. Singler, no good.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. The Thunder with another miss.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it. And that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
And Cleveland making a change here. McRae's checked in. Mitch McGary's checked in for the Thunder. Collison comes in for Kevin Durant. Here's McRae, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
On the wing, Singler. And that is good.
Kyle Singler.
Here's Williams. 1:46 left in the fourth. And stolen by Payne. Here we go, one-on-one. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Foy's checked in. The drive by LeBron. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a...
Unbelievable what I'm seeing here. Is this the dunk contest?
Hey, this one counts, Clark. Believe me, what confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself.
He couldn't resist on that. The adrenaline just flowing. One of the more spectacular plays we've seen.
Kanter checked in for Oklahoma City. And stolen by LeBron. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Now, here is Foy. He's covered by Irving, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And stolen by Irving. He kicks to James. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Cleveland ball.
And stolen by Singler. And here we go with Morrow running it up the court. Wants to get it to Foy and does. And the rejection by Love. The drive by James. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
Off the inbound, no good. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. This team really looked good tonight. What was the key out there?
I mean, our penetration was unbelievable tonight. Everybody was penetrating the ball. We weren't settling for jump shots and contested jumpers. And as long as we keep moving the ball, we'll be fine.
JR, appreciate the time as always. Kevin?
Doris, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. See you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this guy. He's jealous. He feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith,